Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2, where last time, well, you don't see it, but yeah, you see it in the roof. The guard barracks got set ablaze by some criminal scum! And now we must find out the higher-ups and see if we can strike back at this criminal scum. Ooh, that's a very nice looking Faerunian moon with the tears of Saloon drifting behind it, which is kind of like a meteor belt, actually. Interestingly enough. So we are off to the bridge district, I believe, to get new orders from there. What I'm trying to say, you little gnome, is that we are gonna break every item in your inventory unless you pay us money. Oh, well, you're looking for protection money. Well, why didn't you say so instead of yammering on about broken dishes? Let me run her through, boss. This isn't worth it. Moya will make us deal with her regularly if we take her money. Is there a problem here? Ah, City Watch! No problem, officer. These gentlemen were just clarifying a few things to me. Nothing to worry yourself over. Right. Just a little disagreement. Go find yourself someone else to bother, hound. Well, to me it looks like you're extorting money from a merchant. Oh, it's quite acceptable, truly. I have to admit that I've been looking forward to this day. You have? It means that I've made it! After all, they wouldn't be trying to take money from someone who is unsuccessful. I'd consider it a rite of passage. See? The gnome isn't even complaining. Why don't you just leave us to do our business? Well, let's be proper guards, actually. Well, what you're doing is still illegal. I'm placing you under arrest. The law is what it is, and no one could ever accuse me of being anything but a law-abiding. Perhaps I'll be able to do business with one of your rivals instead of these gentlemen. You should have walked away when you had the chance, hound. Now we're going to let you get we are not going to let you get in our way. Let's take care of the hound, boys. You, gnome, stay where you are. We're not through with you yet. And then we get into a fight. Because apparently a lot of these thugs are just willing to die for their criminal scheme, which is actually quite impressive. Let's actually go. Sometimes I think you shouldn't change targets, because now they're sneak attacking Nisha. That's not great. Oh well, great. So a bit of cash here. A bit of coil jam here. And let's speak with the lady. Well, hello there! Care to peruse my wares? Sure, let's see what you got. Oh, she accesses quite a good things. Magical things. Yeah, it's good that we saved her. Negastaff. That's cool. And scrolls. Ring of Spell Battle. What's that? Spellcraft and Spell Magic. That's not too bad. Ring of the Purple Dragon. Immunity to poison. That is surprisingly cheap for something that's actually really good. Depending on the enemies you're facing. Yeah, this is a good store to keep in mind for later. Oh, I guess this is actually not the way to the bridge district. Okay then. But we stopped some more criminal scum. I actually think there might be more criminal scum encounters throughout the docks district, but we'll find those out later. So we're going to the bridge. Is this yeah, merchant quarters actually. Such relaxing music. Oh, and well, another group of thugs going to welcome us. Let's actually use a few of our spells. Or oh, we're fully healed up, so no need for that. Okay then.
I'm disappointed. I thought you'd be harder to find than this, Nishka. Leldon's been after you for some time now.
If I didn't want to be found.
Oh, it's these guys again.
In the dark, Tremel. Tell Leldon to back off, or I'll be coming for him.
Ew, kinky. It's a little joke there, Nishka, get it? Coming for him. Nah. We've already been through this before with the other thugs Leldon sent Tremel. Walk away and you'll live.
Leldon's not just paying me gold for this. He's also bringing me in as his partner. Just as soon as I bring him your horns.
You're doing this to become Leldon's partner? Trust me, I'll be doing you a favor, killing you.
Look, last time, Tremel, walk away.
You're acting like this is some kind of choice. You're all marked, and I intend to collect.
Yeah,
come on,
this is
demon
a choice.
girl. Let's see if you're as hard to kill as they say.
If you have intentions, then it is quite literally a choice. Anyways, you do some spells for a change. Hello there, Tremel. Freeze, motherfucker! Yeah! Oh wow, okay, very good there, Melanie. That didn't do much. Oh well.
Leldon's more obsessed than I thought. I wonder how many of his goons will have to carve up before he gets wise.
Well, you seem to be enjoying this.
What's not to like? Leldon tries to kill me and keeps failing. He's probably so mad right now, so it's time to drive it home.
I'm not certain Leldon is the one we need to worry about. At least he makes his grievances plain.
He'll be ready, though. Since he knows I'm here, he's got
snide.
to know I'll be coming for him.
Look, I don't care what we do, but I prefer we do something he's not exactly expecting.
I don't plan to kill him. This'll be too much fun to ruin it by killing him. Look, Leldon's not going to give up. Trust me, he was my partner. I know him. He's got a soft spot, though. There's this coin of his that he thinks is lucky. He always has it with him on jobs. Couldn't stop playing with it. Real annoying. He's probably got it well protected, too. So I want to steal it out from under his nose.
And what would that accomplish?
If theft got you and us in this trouble to begin with, I fail to see how it will solve matters by stealing again.
Don't you see? If I can get my hands on that coin, he might give up. After all, without it, his plans will always fail. At least he thinks so.
That does seem like a little bit of a weak plan there, Nishka.
I don't think it's even a plan. It doesn't even make sense.
I prove I'm better than he is by getting around his guards and traps. He gets worried, loses his nerves, and the attacks stop. What's not to like?
I'll tell you what's not to like. Anyone willing to resort to murder over a theft isn't likely to stop because it's done to them a second time. And furthermore, it has nothing to do with why we're here in the city. Not at all.
Oh,
If we want to
Eleni,
do
stop
something, we
lecturing.
should seek out the druid lore masters in Neverwinter Wood, as I suggested.
Oh, so is that your problem? That we're not doing what you want to do? Maybe you haven't thought of this, but maybe there's a reason you haven't come across any druids. Have you thought of that? Maybe they're all gone, or in hiding, or they just gave up their duties, kind of like you have by being in the city. I mean, why are you even here? Huh?
Ooh.
Why?
Alright, you two stop it now.
No, She deserves an answer. You are right, of course. I should not be here. But I do not know where else to go, and the only clues as to what may have happened to my circle may lie with those shards. So yes, I do not wish to be in this city. I do not wish to be a burden, but I do not know what else to do to help. All I can think of is seeking out the druids in case they know what we can do. But I will go along with whatever our leader decides. If we help you, so be it. If not, then I will stand by that decision as well.
Well, all right. Maybe I wasn't explaining it well enough. But if we grab that coin from Leldon's stash, well, at least we'll have something to bargain with. He really likes that coin.
I guess he's a big fan of Timora then. I will trust you on this. We'll do it your way.
Thanks. And believe me, I know what I'm doing. I've already told you I won't let anything happen to you.
Oh, that's sweet. So, where do we begin?
The first step is to figure out where Leldon's holed up. I doubt any of my old contacts will want to talk. Looks like Leldon's got some influence in this district. Ofala would know where he is, though. She knows just about everything that goes on here and in Black Lake. Yeah, she might be able to help us. We should go talk to her.
She knows what's happening in Black Lake, eh? Then we definitely should talk to her. Who is this Ofala?
She owns the Moonstone Mask here in the Merchant Quarter. It used to be a place for people who, needed some privacy.
Ooh,
She's cleaned
I like
it up
that.
quite a bit since the war, though.
Ooh,
I kind of preferred it the way it was, though. But hey, it's her business. Anyway, she knows about pretty much anything that goes on in the district. Not surprising, considering the kind of place the Moonstone Mask used to be. I'd prefer to torture the information out of Leldon's thugs. But I guess this way is easier, and not as messy.
And quite smooth, yes. So, we have a side objective, I guess. So, what did the stacks drop? Armor! Magic armor! +1. And a longsword +2. That is actually tempting to kind of use for someone. Let's see, does anyone still
How can I
need
help?
+1 armor? That, I think, is already +1 armor, yes, so she doesn't need it.
I am listening.
That's +1 armor. I guess
I would
no
say
one needs
yes.
+1 armor for now. Now the +1 longsword. Can Nishka actually? No, she can't use that.
Yes.
Eleni can use a +1 to oh, yes! She's an elf! Elves don't actually know that thing. So yes, okay, she can use that. Nice.
Everybody, follow me!
I'm kind of tempted to maybe... What if she uses a club and a dagger? So that is 4 attack, 8 attack, 10 attack. Honestly, it doesn't reduce the attack that much of the dagger. And it's an extra attack, so I think we'll use it, but it's, you know, not the greatest of weapon.
I am listening.
Honestly,
Follow
maybe if
me.
we give her a rapier or
Get
something?
in line. Follow me.
We did get that rapier.
How can I help?
Because a rapier I think we can use with weapon finesse. Yeah, that's actually way better. Okay, she'll use that then. Swashbuckling style, dagger and rapier. Very classic.
Yes?
And I'm keeping my cool astral blade. Yeah, so yeah, here we have the City Watch building where we are supposed to report in, so let us do that. Okay, Marshal Cormac here. I don't mean to be abrupt with you, but unless you have importance, I've got my hands full trying to keep this district from blowing up in our face. Okay, so I guess we'll talk with the other lady then. Captain Brelana.
So,
Oh,
Cormac
she's
tells
voiced.
me you're largely responsible for clearing the docks of undesirables. In an uncompromising fashion, it seems your approach has only provoked Moya's gang into retaliating. Last night, they attacked the Watch directly.
Yeah, we know.
Cowards put one of our posts to the torch.
Oh, so
Killed
that's
Lieutenant
how
Rowe. They
Marshal
attacked
sounds.
us for doing our duty.
The lieutenant was a good man. His post at the docks was a difficult one, but he kept the peace, with an understanding that perhaps too much justice only causes more unrest.
He was too soft on them. I say we get the Watch to round up every bastard at the docks until we get these killers.
The Watch will act, Marshal. But more force will not root them out. We will need time and patience. We need to rebuild our presence in the docks, and send the message to Moya and her cutthroats that we will not back down. To do this, we need someone with unflinching dedication to the laws of Neverwinter. And that is why I summoned you here. I would like you to take Lieutenant Rowe's place. Despite your foul approach to the situation at the docks, I think your promotion will send a strong message to the lower and upper quarters of the city.
Did we have a foul approach? I think we did pretty decently. Let's meet them. I'm honored by your requests, Captain, and a chance to serve Neverwinter.
Very well. I think the Watch will benefit from your experience. And your social graces, it seems.
Yes,
Marshal Cormac has told me of your interest in Black Lake. You may wish to reconsider your intention to go there. Perhaps you haven't heard of the murders there. Another nobleman has been killed. Gentry was but the first. I will permit only the most trusted of the Watch to enter Black Lake. Serve me well, and I shall grant you access, but not before.
I accept that. What must I do?
We cannot attack Moya's gang directly. They have no base. So we must target their operations instead. Bleed them of gold and men until they have nothing left. The situation at the docks is in danger of becoming worse. What was at first opposition from Moya and her gang is threatening to become all-out war. I had thought they would not risk drawing blades against us in the streets, but through our informants, we've discovered that they are actually smuggling in a cache of weapons to do just that. They're planning for a fight. And if the reports on the number of weapons coming in are true, then the Watch will quickly be outmatched.
What would you want me to do about it?
Stop the shipment and put an end to the smuggling for good.
You are the only one we can trust for the job. Many of the Watch in the Docks district tend to turn a blind eye when coin is involved.
And they should be rounded up as well.
One problem at a time, Cormac. By the time we've dealt with the smuggling, perhaps then the costs of the Neverwinter reconstruction will be reduced, which should allow us to pay watchmen their rightful salary.
Oh, indeed. Because it is the lack of coin, not loyalty. That is the problem. Is that it? Maybe your eyes are blinded by coin too, Captain?
You are the short-sighted one, and your blindness is that of a stubborn mule. This is not a black and white matter, Cormac. The docks are the only revenue source from trade we have.
Interesting relation.
We cannot even
between
patrol
these two.
the roads for merchants to feel safe. So we need every watchman, even if only as a presence there.
We do not need those scarecrows. Those turncloaks are boils on Neverwinter's name, and they'll give every thief in the city an open door to our throat. If we allow them to become any more blind for every gold coin, we might as well throw down weapons now.
And what do you propose, Cormac? With the funds being diverted to reconstruction, the pittance a watchman makes is temptation for anyone to look for gold elsewhere. We must make do until reconstruction is finished, no matter what it takes.
Let's see. I think, I think Denson is a bit more charmed and with the more subtle approach that Captain Bredana is suggesting. So even the show of watchmen on the street may prevent other thieves and criminals not connecting more from becoming too bold. They have their uses for now, and you know.
They are bold enough, and no false show of force is going to stop them now.
Silence, Cormac. Enough of this. I think we can at least agree on who should tackle this matter. Lieutenant, you have proven yourself to us, and you have done so at great personal risk, as you are no doubt marked for death by Moya and her gang.
Well, that's terribly reassuring.
Lieutenant, if you do not help us take steps to stop these thieves now, before they can gather their network, they will not let you go in peace. With Rowe's death, I am certain they have us all targeted for the same fate. But stopping this operation may come with benefits. Whatever you confiscate from the smuggled goods can be used to build up the presence of the Watch in the Docks District.
And any watchman found aiding these thugs should be dealt with. We need no division in our ranks.
The smuggling operation is your assignment, Lieutenant. I want that dealt with. Once the smugglers at the docks have been brought to justice, I think we will need to fear little in the way of future bribery attempts. Although there are times when bribery can work to our advantage as well.
Our informant left word that the shipment will be smuggled through the back alley in the docks. We need you to go in and stop the weapons from reaching their destination.
Yes.
Be
I
careful
understood
once
that.
you're in. The back alley is infested with petty criminals and alley bashers. Now hurry. That shipment must be stopped.
Alright, so we have our assignments and a promotion. We're a lieutenant now. Did we get any rewards for stuff that counts for being a lieutenant? I don't think we got one, just a title. Well, it's nice enough anyway. Yeah, no. Okay. Ooh. Things happening elsewhere.
My Lord Nasher, I came as soon as I received your summons.
Ah, Sir Naval. We were just speaking of you. These men are from the Trade Guild, and I was telling them of the Watch's successes at the docks. And they were about to tell me of their renewed efforts to ensure new ships in the harbor this season, to compensate for the loss of overland travel.
The season has been a lean one for Neverwinter, my lord. The citizens will be pleased to see more ships in the harbor and the cargo they bring.
Quite right. Thank you for your efforts, Sir Naval. Congratulations are in order for you and the Nine.
My Lord Nasher, I shall pass along your praise to the Watch. I believe much of their recent success is the result of our new recruits.
So be it, Naval. After the war with Luskan and the Plague, it is good we can finally turn our attention to where it belongs, and the certain matter of back taxes owed at the harbor.
Of course, my Lord Nasher. With your leave, I will return to my duties.
You may go, Naval.
These people seem very out of touch, given that the watch building was just
After all,
burned
the
down.
Guild and I have much to discuss.
That doesn't sound like success at the docks. So yes, well, that is our little introduction to the Merchant District. We'll be exploring more of this and probably just get on with our job for you know, the Watch next time. So till then,